All right, hey.
Steel Studio. Hey, subscribe, like, comment.
Yeah, we appreciate all the support we've gotten so far. Yeah.
And it's a new week, guys. We're 1-2. We're not 1-10.
Hey, Chiefs are 1-2 too. Nobody's panicking over there. They're still Super Bowl favorites.
The Ravens should be 0-3.
Yeah, they barely beat the Lions. And you know, nobody's saying this. The damn clock ran out on that field goal. I swear, at the end.
It did.
So what the hell?
Once again, Ravens luck, but the luck will run out as it always does.
Hey, I certainly hope so. But we've got our own problem this week. we got on the monster at Lambeau Field, the Green Monster.
Lambeau Field.
Yeah, so we're in Green Bay. I keep seeing confusion on this too. All over Twitter, people saying that we're in Pittsburgh. We're in Green Bay. 425 game. I am too.
We've lost 5 out of 6 at home.
What was the stat that you were saying? 17. There's only been 17 home games won so far this year, and 49 or
18.
something.
18 out of 47.
That's
48. 18 out of 48.
Yeah, that's like almost every game then is away team winning.
It's crazy. It's not even half. It's like, what would that be? 40%? 35%?
Right.
Right. Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah. And I mean, so for this game,
you know, and I guess I thought with the Steelers too. I thought no off season, no preseason. I thought no fans really affected the team last year, but maybe it wasn't as much as I thought.
Maybe it's not. Maybe it doesn't matter.
I underestimated that.
Yeah, maybe it doesn't matter.
Maybe they don't even practice during the week. They do whatever they're going to do, and that's what they do. No one.
I don't know. I don't know about that. I hope they practice.
They just run plays. They don't really tackle.
They don't give a fuck about anything.
It's not like it used to be.
No. So for this game, Green Bay is 6.5-point favorites. Over under is 46, 70-degree weather, and they are, for the matchup predictor, they're 61.1% chance of winning. We have a 38.6. So
I'd say right now, with Watt limited, Johnson limited today, Highsmith limited, I agree.
Yeah. Juju still questionable.
Yeah, I mean, come on. It's time to make
Carlos Davis still isn't back. Like, we need depth there. Like, come on, man. Get your fucking ass back. Bugs isn't cutting it.
No, he's terrible.
Get your ass. You know, Carlos Davis hasn't done anything since we drafted him either.
No.
It sucks. Losing Javon Hargrave sucked because he's kicking ass. And him injury. Yeah.
He was filling in for Hargrave fine, but now we lost him.
Yeah.
We need Tua back. Where's he at? Is he fishing?
Still on the fucking IR. Him and Banner practiced today.
Oh, wow.
It's his first practice.
We don't even know what
has
he
done
long since we've had him.
He's played 1 quarter of professional football as a starter, and he's apparently a leader.
I did hear a rumor, a connection. But I don't know if it's true, and it's probably not true. But
I hope it's true.
And we were in talks with Jeremy Tunsil from the Houston.
Yeah, so I was going to say, for those who don't know, how good is he? He's from Houston Texans.
He's one of the best tackles in the league. That would be big.
Do you happen to know anything about his specialty or anything? You know, is he just a big fucking guy?
He likes cheeseburgers.
Yeah, so he's a big dude. It sounds
I don't know
like.
anything about him. All I know is he's rated high, and he's one of the best tackles in the league. And that would be.
So if we're in talks to get him, we've got to give up. We've got to give up.
Maybe we're gonna
James
trade
Washington plus a pick.
Oh, I think we'll trade Ben and Najee.
Yeah.
Now we got a tackle. We don't have a running back.
You know, if it was up to some of our fans, they'd say, "That's great. We'll just put in Haskins. He'll do everything." As if that worked so well before. That's how you win them all.
Watson. Yeah. I mean, a Watson woman abuser is much better than a healthy Ben. Ex-woman abuser.
We'll never live that one down because if we win, everyone's just going to call us a team of rapists.
Yeah.
So we're not the only team.
Therapists.
You what?
We'll be a team of therapists. The rapist. That's what therapist is.
I didn't even put that together at all. We're not the only team with injuries, though. I mean, so Packers have Chris Barnes. He's a linebacker. He's questionable. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, receiver, is questionable. Not a big player, you know, but enough to make a difference. Kevin King, their cornerback, is questionable. Two of the 3 that I just mentioned did not practice yet this week. Elton Jenkins, he's their guard. He's questionable. And then Tyler Lancaster, their defensive tackle, is out.
We don't want any of their starting linemen out. We want
them in. So
because we play terrible against backups for some reason.
I think that they just take them. They just take them out anyways.
It's ever since last year, man. We cannot play against backups. We need the starters.
Yeah. So I got a random question for you. Speaking of picking up linemen, people keep talking about how Forrest Lamp got his second vaccination. He was the other Chargers starting guard other than Turner last year. He started all 16 games from last year. You see us picking him up at all? Do we need another guard? I mean, I don't think so. I think we need tackles in the center.
Dotson had his worst game last week.
And is that his fault, though?
No, I think
because he's playing between two rookies.
He's trying to do too much.
He's trying to cover, I think, for two rookies.
Yeah, you're right. There's a lot of thinking going on. I think
too much. They just need to play football.
Yeah. And that's what Max Starks said.
Just get out there and hit.
He said, just simplify this offense and just play football.
Didn't he say, just hit the motherfucker across from you?
Yes, we can do that.
Yes.
If they
just
can't,
get out there and
go.
be physical. Yep.
I think you'll see some changes. I personally wouldn't be surprised if Haas is center, which I think we started doing better when we took him out. Of course, Bengals were probably playing a little bit of a prevent at that point. I don't know.
Yeah.
Letting us chunk.
That's what every team does. They push up, and then they're winning, and then they just prevent against us. And then there's nothing we can do. Yep. Him and Hag.
You know what I was thinking about and looking back on this scheme? You know who ran it against us originally?
Who's that?
Bill Belichick.
What?
Against Ben.
The tight push?
Take away push everything in the middle of the field, take away the out routes, and keep everything in. He did it, and Ben struggled with it.
And it's worked against us ever since.
Yep. Well, teams finally started doing it.
Man.
He's a genius.
You know, I bet that fucker emailed everybody in the league and said, "This is how you beat the Steelers." He hates the Steelers.
I'll tell you what, though, if we cut Ben Roethlisberger, he'd be right there to sign him.
I think he would too, because like we said in our last video, Mac Jones statistically is the worst quarterback in history starting. And
I don't want Cam Newton. Do not even talk to me about Cam Newton.
Let's talk quarterbacks for a second. Ben is 83 of 130 for 801 yards, 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Aaron Rodgers, 60 of 88, so he's had 50 less passes than Ben so far this year. But he's only got 649 yards, 6 TDs, 2 interceptions. I'm not seeing this big gap like Aaron Rodgers is the best quarterback in history.
I have seen some. I watched the game last week, and he has put some. He has a nice touch still.
Oh, yeah. I'm not saying he's done.
Probably better than Ben's.
Yeah.
I'd take him over Ben.
But the people who are saying that, he's going to leave Green Bay next year, we need to make that move, I don't agree with that. I don't think so.
I would take him, but I don't think he's leaving Green Bay.
Well, you would take him for what, $100 million? That's what he's going to want. I would not spend
25, 1-year deal.
He's not going. He wouldn't do it.
Like Rivers did with Indy.
Yeah, but he wouldn't. I don't think Rodgers would do it. I think he would only do that with a team that he feels like he's guaranteed to win a Super Bowl with.
I think with our receiving core and our defense and another, although we're not going to have any draft picks time we're through, but we'll have a lot of cap room.
So yeah. I don't think that every fan out there that I've seen is saying that we just have to go pick him up. We have to find a way to get him.
No.
And I don't think that he won't be
the
answer.
Anyway.
I don't think that he's the answer.
Nah, he's so good, man.
Okay, but our O-line, man, we still have the same O-line problem.
We have the same O-line. Forget it.
You could put in an average quarterback. You know, Tannehill's an average quarterback, and they're winning. They've got a decent O-line. Yeah,
they're winning, but their defense is not going to be very good.
Oh, I agree. But you have that balance.
Browns, same thing.
He's not a great quarterback. They have good. They can protect him a little bit.
Plays within the screen. And scheme, not screen. Throw screens, and he's doing well at it. That's how they're winning.
Just extending the play until his receivers get open.
Green Bay, do they play 4-3 or 3-4? Do you know on defense?
I don't know. I don't have it. I don't have my Chad preview.
Oh, you don't?
No,
we didn't.
We didn't get the Chad preview this week.
But
He's a busy dude.
I thought they played. Who's their D coordinator? Is it still?
I don't have all those stats. What are you trying to do to me here, man? I have all the other stats.
Oh, well, go ahead on yours. Let's talk about their offense still. They do have more of a balanced attack than us. They've been running the ball a little better. Right?
A little better. Okay, Najee's got 40 carries for 123 yards. Jones on their side has 41 for 158. So not that much better.
Well, I guess not.
20 yards difference.
See, this is just perception.
It's perception. Devonte Adams is their leading receiver, of course. Right. 25 receptions for 309.
That's something I was going to say to you. Who's our best lead, like our receiver?
I think our best talented receiver is DJ.
But he doesn't take the lead.
He doesn't. And we have no clutch receiver.
Right. We don't have an AB. We don't have.
We need Claypool to catch those deep balls, and then he'd be that guy.
To step up and be the man. We have 3 good ones. 4
agree.
good ones, but nobody's the man. That's the problem.
Entirely. I would agree with that. I think
We need someone. No one gets double teamed. Like we need one.
we
guy,
need someone to be able to handle
like,
that to open everybody else.
You get double teamed,
and he would still catch it.
Still catch it, but it would open it up for the other guys too. Man, we should have worked that out with him.
You know, that's where I wonder if that was another one of those Ben scenarios where he said he didn't.
Oh, it definitely was.
Yeah.
Same with Bell.
So you want to know more about the Packers' defensive scheme?
Yeah, I know their offense. We know what they do. They have one good receiver. He can spread the ball around, but you got to remember they played Detroit and they played a shredded San Francisco secondary.
That's right. I mean, they
have all these injuries.
Even the Saints, have had a depletedly injured team week 1, and the Saints beat the shit out of them.
Right.
So it's possible, right?
Right. Well, I heard that say, that was week 1. So that doesn't count.
So Joe Barry is their defensive coordinator.
Okay, so it's not Tom Capers anymore.
This is his first year in the role. He coached for the Buccaneers linebacker team. Looks like he's back to a 3-4.
That's what I thought.
What I thought. He learned.
It might actually benefit us.
In the run game a little bit, I think.
That pass rush.
Yeah.
They're going to blitz and go after. I did see that in the game against Frisco. That scares me.
You have to be prepared for it.
But
you have to be
throw
prepared for it,
to
man.
Najee again.
See, I did not do because we were doing that last game and we didn't have anyone out blocking for someone.
Well, you got to have people blocking.
Well, we just didn't have anybody out blocking for them.
He's not going to do it.
And then he's losing 3 yards, and Tomlin's standing there going like this. But it's like, dude, you threw it out to him. There's nobody there.
And that 4th and 10, man. I mean,
that's the one play I'm referencing. That literally was so stupid. There was not a single person there to block for him.
I think Ben pretty much said that was the play call, so he did it.
Yeah, that's stupid.
And I think
it didn't work.
I think that's part of the problem. Somebody's saying you got to follow the play calls, and he doesn't like it.
Yeah. So he's just saying, I'm
all
going
right, I'll do what you say. You're my boss, and look what happens. You ever do that at work? I've done that at work.
No.
You know it's fucked up, and they say, it's my job, I can do that. I'm sorry, boss, if you're watching. But they say, do it this way. I'm like, okay. And you know it's not going to work, but you do it that way anyway, because that's what you're told to do. And then it doesn't work, and then eventually you go back to the way it was.
I guess I have done that. Yeah, it depends, man.
I'm hoping that's what it is.
I just
Ben can throw the ball into the end zone there. He's not. The fans are acting like he's so feeble that he can't throw for 10 yards.
The dude's taking tons of hits. What do you mean feeble? He's still getting up. He's playing.
I wish he had a little bit more fire. I'd get up and get in their fucking face. You fucking hit me again. And then maybe that'll get the. And when our defense sees them getting hit, they should get mad and say, all right, your fucking quarterback's going out. That's what it used to be.
But they don't do anything.
That's what Steeler football used to be.
They just sit there like little bitches.
That's what it used to be. Jack Lambert would go over and knock him in the head.
And not even that long ago, man. Think about Ferrier. Think about Foot.
I remember what's his name ran his mouth to our kicker in the Super Bowl for the Cowboys. Lambert went over there and knocked him right on his ass. You
can't do that anymore. Can't do it anymore, though.
You can do it after the fucking
These guys
game.
are prima donnas,
and
man.
then Tomlin should be
These
in
guys
the
are
ref's face saying, why are you calling these shit calls?
Yeah.
He won't. He just stands there.
Yeah, and you notice Gruden did that against the we were playing the Raiders, and they didn't call another one.
That makes fun of Tomlin.
Yeah,
and he's
so accurate. Funny. He's accurate as hell.
Well, we just did not play well because we didn't play
It's like Tomlin's got these pre-recorded statements.
Oh, my God. It drives me nuts.
It's fucking terrible.
And he said, yep, I got to take the blame. Well, take the blame, but you're not making any fucking changes. Sorry. Okay. Done ranting.
No, you're right. Hey, man, you're right. You're right.
That's what I'm mad about. I'm not mad about losing. We're not playing Steeler football. There's no intensity. That's what I'm mad about. They're laughing at us.
Hey, we need somebody like Cower back to be bitching in their face. We need people to be aggressive. Even you don't have to even think back to the Lambert days, right? Joey Porter. He wouldn't take that shit from anybody.
I hope Rooney. I hope he walked down there and said, "You get this shit fucking together, or you're gone."
I don't think. See, I don't think he would. I think that he doesn't. He doesn't. I think he thinks he's above it,
or
something. I don't. Because there's like
he did say fix the run game.
We have an arrogance coming off of us, though. But it's like we haven't done anything.
Yeah,
why are we cocky?
Yeah, because we have 6 Super Bowls. You're right.
Like, why the fuck? Great. 40 years ago, that's what they all say about us.
Here's one thing, though, I will say. Aaron Rodgers, as great as he is and is perceived, he hasn't won a Super Bowl since he beat us.
Right, I agree with that. It's not they actually have very similar issues to us, I think.
It's not easy to go back unless you're Tom Brady. Yeah. You take Tom Brady out of the case.
He's the only person in the league who can do that. Right.
And I don't think Kansas City will be back this year. It's too hard.
I don't think they're that. No. And It's a long season, though.
Oh,
you
it
know,
is.
we saw, didn't the Buccaneers start 1-3 last year and end up winning the Super Bowl?
It's true. So what I want to see is improvement. I want to see the offense have sustained drives. If Watt and Highsmith play and they're not hurt, their pussies aren't bleeding, we have a chance.
We need
if they don't
Highsmith
play,
to get a
we have
sack.
no chance. Doesn't matter what the offense does.
I agree with that.
But the narrative won't be that. They'll say, oh, they still lost. They're 1-3, reeling.
Ben's fault.
Yep. No matter what, it's going to be Ben's fault.
So we need, if Highsmith does play, he's got to get a sack, man. He's got to get a sack. This is reminding me a little bit of Bud Dupree's early days here, and it's like we're seeing the same thing all over
I heard
again.
that too. Bud Dupree. Have
He's
you noticed we
had
haven't
2
been winning
tackles
since
on the
Bud
year.
went out?
He's had 2 tackles on the year. He can call, people can calm him down, as if that's going to change our offensive issues
You got 2 tackles.
on the year. Yeah. So
But,
Packers are scoring 22 points a game, almost 23. We're scoring almost 17. Not
wow,
good.
You'd think they were scoring 40.
You would think,
Yeah,
yeah.
but some people always keep saying, "Well, that first game skewed their numbers." Well, we won our first game, so
Flip it though. Okay, so their first game skewed their numbers. Okay, flip it. We're allowing 22 a game. They're allowing 28. So it couldn't have skewed that much. Total yards. Okay, we get 320 a game. They get 319.
wow.
And that's mostly
no one's
us.
saying their offense is struggling.
No, they get 239 passing yards a game. We get 267.
Wow. So
Yeah.
here's the thing. Here's the thing, though.
They're ranked 5 offense. We're ranked 24th or something. Yeah, 24th.
It's again, like I said, it's situational football. We are not getting the big plays or the scores or the blocks at the right moment.
Which we will.
Penalties at the wrong moment, and it compounds. We're not making the stops on defense when we need to at the right times. So, I mean, but I don't even want to count the last 2 defensive games because our best player was out.
You can't depend on it, though. And I will say, man, I'm going to bitch about this again this week because it's
The scheme was
bullshit.
shit.
Because everyone said, we got to pay Watt. We got to pay Watt. He's never injured. He gets paid, and now he's, I make too much money.
It's
I've
true.
got a groin
You're right,
problem.
it's a point.
And it's, man, like,
I want to call him out on him to his fucking face.
your
I wanna
entire
fucking-
argument for getting paid
I
was
wanna
that you
spank
don't
him
get
with a
hurt.
fucking belt.
And now you're fucking hurt with a groin issue.
Come in here, boy.
Anyways, okay, we're only allowing 275 passing yards a game, and that's really skewed. If you want to talk about skewing, that's skewed because of Derek Carr, who had 450. Okay,
We still allowed it.
we played Josh Allen. I think he's
But
a
we
better
did have
quarterback
2
than
we had 5 defensive starters out in that game.
exactly.
And Burrow really didn't shred us because he only had a few big plays.
He
didn't
just
have to do
burnt us
anything.
because Pierre was playing too tight. That's what it was.
Well, no, he had 7 seconds to throw that pass. There ain't a DB in the world.
You can't cover for 7.
No.
I take that back. Sorry, Pierre. I
Yeah,
mean, you can't
7
cover for
seconds.
that. You can't cover for 7 seconds. You
We had
cannot do
no
it.
pass rush. They
That's
just doubled
fucking terrible.
Ingram, and we had nothing else.
So when the hell was Hayward? He got manhandled this game. He didn't do shit.
Yeah, he did. You're right. They doubled him too.
So that they just took away. I mean, he's our best. He was our last good
And
player up
Ingram's
front.
a great signing, but he's not a starter. We knew this.
Yeah, he's
not-
rotational.
Right.
And look, he got injured in that game.
He's
like
fine,
you said,
though.
he's
32
fine. Right.
years old. We knew he wasn't a starter. That's why other teams didn't sign him. We signed him as a third guy.
Yeah.
A three-headed
Which he's a
monster.
beast for a third guy. Yeah.
So we need these guys to come back and play, man.
We need the pressure. You have to have that pressure.
Promote Taco. He's a veteran.
Well, it sounds like
And,
so.
and also Ingram did drop into coverage 38% of.
It's fucking stupid.
Fuck, that's Butler.
You don't. That's what we did in that
No one
playoff
calls out
game.
Butler.
That's what we did in that playoff game against the Browns. That's why we lost. We kept putting
one of the
T.J.
reasons.
Watt in coverage. That's fucking
Butler's
stupid.
got to go too, man.
See, I like him as a linebacker coach.
Yeah, but
I would demote him. Say you go back to linebackers.
I think we have some infighting going on or something. There's something that we don't know.
Hey, even then though, our defense could be exhausted because our offense goes
but
3 and out, 3 and out,
Dude,
3 and out, 3 and out.
We had the time. They only had like 20 plays last game.
That's true
39
too.
plays. Sorry, we had time of possession and everything. There's no excuse.
And we never have time of possession. That is
I mean,
that's
if you
true.
just looked at the stats last game, 99% of the time a team would win that game. It was
so pathetic.
It was just situational football. Oh, man. But you're not hearing that. You're not hearing that anywhere. Anyway, the Packers do blitz a lot. They have decent time. They have a lot of decent.
Maybe that could help us too. If they do blitz a lot, maybe that finally opens up the middle to where we can do in.
And maybe they'll change their scheme to try to fit what everybody else has been doing against us, and it won't work.
I'm sure they would do that.
would.
I mean, that's what. Yeah,
Right.
It's been working against us.
So-
We've got to get a first quarter touchdown.
No,
if
come
we
out-
do, we win.
Probably.
I would say that.
No, knowing us, we'll come out and be up 28-0 and lose 29-28. But I'd be okay with that. Well,
As long as we show some fire, as long as we show some fire, or like you said, some incremental change where we see we're getting better.
Right.
That's okay.
The talent is there.
We've still got 13, 14 games left. 14.
What happened? We had a great receiving core. Chase, those guys are good. But go back and watch some of those earlier games last year, how we dominated.
We were kicking ass. And we could run the ball too.
Right.
And something happened.
Yeah. Now it's just new guys trying to learn too.
Week 1 through 6 last year when we were just killing it.
Last week. He did do 3 tight ends. They tried some different stuff.
Yeah.
Although they had Derek Watt on a pass play. Did Bob Smith email, by the way? He said he did.
He said he did. I'll have to check. And I didn't see anything.
Wow.
Keep going.
But yeah, they did. I don't know why they had Derek Watt out on a pass. But I think we ran out of receivers in the last game too. But I did think Cody White played okay. We should play him more.
Huh. Cody White, you think he played okay?
Yeah.
Well, see, but here's the thing: is if we play him more, then Ray goes down, and they're not doing that because Cody White's not a returner. See, I fucking hate that.
Catch.
So hopefully DJ comes back. Yeah, I don't see a Bob Smith email.
Okay, no emails.
Damn. Well, let me see. Yeah, I don't have that many more stats. We're ranked 24th, or we're ranked 12th in D. Their D is ranked 28th.
We're 12th?
Yeah.
I didn't realize we were that high.
Their D is 28th. We're 24th for O. Their O is 5th.
Huh.
These are all from Pro Football Network. Take that with how you will. I don't get anything from PFF. I don't get anything from NFL because they're both opinionated. Like we said, we've got a couple questionable people. They do too. If Juju and DJ don't play, we're done. I won't even watch, man. I mean, I'll watch, but I'm going to be fucking pissed. Can you imagine that?
Right.
If 2 of our receivers don't play, they're not practicing. Juju or DJ.
Yeah, if those guys don't play and Watt and Highsmith don't play, I think we have 0 chance. We'll be 1-3. Sorry.
And I think we're going to be 1-3 anyways. We'll give you the official prediction in our picks episode, but yeah, not too much else to say.
It's not a good time to have this game because I don't think we're ready for this game.
No, but what if we won this game? Everyone predicted we'd be 2-2 to start the year, but not these 2 games.
Right.
We thought we would lose.
That would be the Tomlin way to come out and kick the shit out of them like we did. Well, we beat Buffalo.
But could you fucking imagine how much respect we would get if we were 4-0 because the teams we should have beat, we beat? Could you imagine?
But you know what? You got to give the Bengals a little bit of credit and the Raiders a little bit of credit.
I'll give the Raiders. The Bengals did not do anything to have won that game.
They really did.
We beat ourselves.
That's true.
That was fucking terrible. So that's all I got for the preview, though.
Yeah, it's really a somber week, but I think we're going to be okay. I think we just cannot get too far. We need to keep this team around 500 until December, and then we pour it out and get better.
We suck in December, though.
Well, it's got to change this year because we need to run. If we don't,
we're good though. This is an October game, by the way. October, we're pretty good.
If we don't run the football, we don't win. Bottom line, this year.
I agree with that.
And I do think we can get better, despite what other people say.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. We said by week 6, maybe our line would be gelling, so we're still within that realm.
Yeah,
it's possible. So that's all I got, though. If you guys don't mind, please like, comment, subscribe.
Yes.
We appreciate all the support that we get already.
We're going to keep on rolling.
Yep.
Go Steelers.
Go Steelers. Yeah, we'll see you guys for the picks episode coming out this week as well.